You know these nights. You try to go to sleep quite early. For the sake of the video, let's just say at 9 p.m. But soon after, you are forced to realize that you are not going to fall asleep anytime soon. You start thinking about school or college or work, your social life, and your dreams and aspirations. So, after about an hour at 10 p.m., you go visit the fridge.
Seriously? Food? Wow. Don't eat now. It's really late. How are you gonna fall asleep after that?
You grab some water, maybe eat something, and then remember you need to get some good sleep. But instead, you go and check your phone. Even though you know the blue light will ruin your sleep, you scroll for a bit on Instagram, TikTok, and finally decide to give it another shot. But at midnight, you're still wide awake. Now you start overthinking everything that has happened to you. You wonder if she likes you because she asked you for some help with school work. And you also start thinking that people hate you for no reason whatsoever. It's already morning, maybe like 1 a.m., and you're now having an existential crisis. But finally, after some time, you fall asleep. But in what feels like 10 seconds, your alarm goes off and you hate yourself for not just falling asleep because you feel like shit.
I swear I lost my ability to fall asleep. You know how when you lie in bed, it's like your brain shuts off and you just sleep? So it just doesn't happen to me anymore. It's actually been 6 days in a row where I haven't fallen asleep. It's like 12 at night and there's just no sign. Like I'm wide awake. I'm not. And I feel like it's just also making me less happy, just feeling like all the time. I don't really want to do anything, I'm always just too tired.
Alright, I'm sure you've had enough hearing about my problems. My solution was simple. For the foreseeable future, I was going to work really hard during the day. That way, I fall asleep easily at night. I know there are many ways to optimize your sleep, like no screen half an hour before bed, and exposing yourself to the sun during the day, no food or water before you go to sleep, eye masks, lower temperature, I know. But I decided to go for something simpler. Make myself so tired during the day that I'm not able to stay up at night. AKA being super active. And just like that, I started the challenge. I don't know how everything aligned so perfectly, but my friends actually planned a barbecue that afternoon. On my way there, I didn't know what else awaited me. It was something perfect for the challenge.
I wanted to take a nap so bad, but it's just a bad idea, so I didn't.
As it turned out, there was ground to work at the place where we did the barbecue. So me and Omer, who also helped me film by the way, thanks man, decided to hop on the job. At some point, we took a break, had some meat, messed around, and then when the sun started going down, we hopped back on the sand. At that point, I was convinced I'd fall asleep in a matter of seconds. Little did I know how bad my sleep situation truly was.
So tired. I'm just gonna fall asleep immediately.
But I didn't. Even that night, after working in the sun and walking a ton, I couldn't fall asleep. It took me close to 2 hours. In the modern world, we don't experience many moments of boredom. Whenever we have nothing to do, we grab our phone or check the TV, and a whole world of entertainment is available to us. I think because of this, we sort of learned to dread boredom. We are not used to not doing anything, and it's kind of scary because it's so boring. And that's the worst part of not being able to fall asleep. You have to do nothing for hours. Think about it. When did you last do nothing? The second day was actually surprisingly good.
Oh man.
Although I didn't wake up so perky.
Alright, day 2. I must say it did take me a while to fall asleep. Right now I really want to sleep more.
I finished editing the first ever video for my YouTube channel. I could definitely notice new energy in me. It took me 2 hours to pass out instead of 5 or 6, and I guess that already made me way more productive.
So yeah, I got a lot of editing done today. Problem is, I haven't actually been that active, which means I need to get out there, and it's actually perfect, again, because I'm going to film some event for one of my friends. I'm going to take some pictures for them. That means I need to walk pretty far, and hopefully by the time I get back, hopefully I'll just fall asleep.
So I left for the shoot and got some pictures and videos for my friend's family.
Sunsets and sunrises are the best.
That night, I got the best sleep of my life. I was so tired, I literally just passed out. It felt amazing. You know that feeling when you achieve something? That exciting and rewarding feeling? That's how I felt that night. I felt rewarded, and for the first time in a while, I was passionate about life. Yeah, that was pretty much it for day 2. I'm going to film the scene that you saw in the intro, where I'm like not managing to fall asleep and all that stuff. Yeah, let's get right to it. There's one thing about making videos that you guys probably don't know, is it drains your energy. It's kind of like one of those things that are so fun. Cheers, guys. But they make you exhausted. So I think that's gonna be the last shot I'm gonna shoot today. I'm genuinely so tired. I feel like a lot of times we forget the basics. Instead of using the simple solutions, we try all kinds of complicated ones that don't really make any sense. If you don't feel tired before going to sleep, maybe grab a page and journal, or maybe read a book, or maybe for once just do nothing. If you want to get tired before you go to sleep, don't do energizing things. Maybe just do stuff that make you tired. How often do you check social media before going to sleep? Maybe you should end the day in your own life, not others. After filming the intro of the video, I didn't fall asleep again, so I made myself some tea. Yeah, I know it's hard to believe, but I am originally from England. And then I read a book, which, by the way, I really recommend this one if you're into being an entrepreneur in the future. Even though I really wanted to check my phone, I didn't. And I think that made all the difference, because later that night, once again, I fell asleep immediately. So, it's now day 4. And I'm actually gonna get back to my gym routine. I'm gonna go to the gym this morning. Oh, also, quick note, I fell asleep really fast, really easily. And then that evening, we headed out for dinner for my grandpa's birthday, which was very British if you still don't believe me, I'm from England. And yeah, that was it for day 4. I walked a ton, got back to the gym routine, and fell asleep super fast. You know when you set yourself a goal, but you don't stick to it? How does it feel? On day 5, I didn't do anything except sit on my PC. I felt like shit for breaking the rules of my own challenge. And the day after, the results of my laziness really showed. That night, I felt like I half slept. On the one hand, I wasn't really awake, but I felt like it wasn't deep sleep. And then when I woke up, that really showed. So, unlike day 4, 5, I'm now on day 6, I don't know how to count. Unlike day 6, today is day 6. Okay, whatever. Today on day 6, I'm going to do a lot. And I'm going to start by going to the gym. Pouring rain outside, which is going to make it pretty hard to get there. But it didn't only show when I was trying to figure out what day of the challenge it was. So weird. One day it's summer, the other day it's just winter, pouring rain. When I got to the gym, I wasn't able to lift as heavy as I normally did. It was quite frustrating to see as I failed what once was easy. I was not at my peak at all. But I decided I was going to push through. I wasn't going to let this put me down. I needed to be really, really tired that night. There's a line at the gym that goes like this: it's okay to be weak, but it's not okay to stay weak. I decided to go for a hike. Sometimes life can seem dark and you might feel uninspired. That's definitely the way I felt that day. But it was the last day of the challenge and I wanted to end it well. Nature allows me to relax, take a deep breath, and enjoy the moment. Before the hike, it felt to me like my challenge and ultimately my video failed. But then, in 1 week, I had managed to fix this issue of mine, where I couldn't fall asleep, and overall, I was feeling so much better. I was happy again. Damn, this is getting emotional. All I'm trying to say is that I felt better, so much happier, and I think it's time for an outro. Okay, so the takeaway from the video is this: do something about your sleep. It genuinely doesn't have to be something big. I've noticed a very clear pattern in my life that whenever I sleep bad, I'm espresso depresso, and when I sleep well, I'm bright, productive, and excited for the future. So, if your life seems dark at the moment, then I truly believe that fixing your messed up sleep schedule is the first step to enjoying life again. Yeah. That is the story of how I fixed my sleep schedule. I can confirm that everything I say there is 100% true. I've been sleeping really well now for a ton of time. I'm feeling really good. I'm getting loads and loads of work done. It is awesome. If you enjoyed the video, it would be great if you subscribed, liked it, shared it with some friends who are clearly not getting enough sleep. I don't know, yeah. Thanks for watching. And if it's past your bedtime, maybe just go to sleep yourself.